Back-to-back 25x slips in the Discord. Let's get after it again. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett from Daily at Sports, back with another WNBA video. A little recap of last night's. I thought we had the full sweep. Again, if they would have had Courtney Williams assist when we talked about that, hopefully you went and took that somewhere else. Or later in the day, it actually went down to 6.5, closer to lock. Easily got there an assist. But Courtney Williams, man, went to towards the end of the game, had an easy layup. She hit the front end of the rim, came back, got her own rebound. Instead of going up for a 2-point with like 14 seconds left, she passed it out to Collier. And we missed that one with the points and assists there. But if you got the assist, you hit that one. Stevens absolutely crushed her fantasy score. The projections on the tool were all over that one. And then Sabali got there with 25 points last night. So again, if you went back and played Courtney Williams in that 6.5, you would have went 3-0 if you decided to play the points and assists. I mixed and matched those. It was tilting on the ones that didn't get points and assists when she was that close. But yeah, 3-1. We'll just keep this thing going overall, and we'll just keep pushing it. And again, Maverick, another 25x. Bullet gave out a 25x. Lewis gave out a 10x. There was so much green in the Discord yesterday. WNBA, again, we continue to crush this. If you want to join along, use that promo code CashK. Play for $, get $50 instantly. Also, you'll be eligible for a free month of our Elite subscription, which gets you access to all those picks I just talked about in the Discord, as well as the tools that I did show you. And I'll show you a little bit today about a few picks. Let's dive in. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePick's desktop is up on the board here. I have rebounds on WNBA pulled up, but let me show you last night the slip that Maverick did give out. This was the 25x that hit last night. Just we were sweating the Fagbengeli's rebounds. Timmy's rebounds, man, she had hardly any of that first half, and then put on a fourth quarter clinic, which got there in rebounds. But that was a lot of fun sweating that out for her. If we're talking about the Demons and Goblins tool, this is 2 nights ago. We haven't graded the ones from yesterday, but again, it was 9-1. This thing's been on fire. And then again, this is the projection EV tool. Again, you get Demons and Goblins, you get all this stuff with your PrizePicks Elite subscription service. So I have the projection EV tool up. This is the one we use mainly for pulling out things. And I have Jones pulled up here. So probably 4 hours ago, when I was just kind of pulling down some plays. Again, we only have, there's 2 games tomorrow, or I guess today. I'm recording this about 4 a.m. on the East Coast. There's Indiana Fever at the Land of Dream. That's the only one that's up right now. The Liberty in Chicago is not up. So I'm only going to talk about 3 plays from this game. If we want to do the Liberty and Chicago game later, let's set a goal. It's been a while. Let's do 300 likes. If we get 300 likes by noon, I'll come on and I'll do another video whenever those projections do get put up on PrizePicks. So anyways, I want to talk about this. This thing's moved a ton. Brianna Jones 4 hours ago was 6.5 rebounds. As you can see, that's what FanDuel has it as, -130 plus EV play. We got a project for 8.4. That's where I wanted to be at with her. That's the one I wanted to talk about. And then I come back on to do the video, and I'm like, they moved her that much. Like, Brianna Jones got moved that much. I think Indy wins this game. The Fever, they lost a tough one against them just a couple nights ago in the same exact matchup. Again, I wanted that rebounds. Now, she's had first 2 games of the season, again, playing heavy minutes. That's what I like about her. She's playing heavy minutes. She does well. 10 and 13 rebounds in both of those, right? At 6.5, I love it. 7.5, I think I'd rather just go to fantasy score at that point at 31.5. Now, we were on her at 27. Some people were getting on me about that. But again, if you come over to Brianna Jones, if you want to go rebounds at 7.5, I think it's still playable. I just liked it way better at 6.5. Fantasy score 31.5. We got a projected for 34.76, so about 3 points of discrepancy there is kind of where we're at there. So, yeah, I mean, they're at home here. 3.5. I think Indy's 3.5 point favorites. I see the Fever coming out extremely strong here to get this one back, especially Caitlin Clark. But I mean, Jones, I really don't mind this at the 31 fantasy score. If you want to take rebounds, at the 6.5, I mean, if it at the at the 7.5, I don't blame you, but I really, you can get out there somewhere else at 6.5. So again, always try to play the best line you can and projection out there that you can get your hands on. So second one we're going to go over here, we're going to go to one that just killing it. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, 24 points and rebounds. Another one I just can't get away from. I mean, 32 and 34 her first two games, and she just continues to get it done. The chemistry is there with her and Caitlin Clark, and I don't see that changing any here. So as you can see, we got a project for 26.15, so about 2 points of discrepancy there. Minus 130 on the more than 23.5 projection of FanDuel, so plus EV play there. If you want to go points, fine with that as well. I prefer the points and rebounds. That's where I want to be at. I feel like fantasy score is a little bit too high for me. Still playable, but I don't see the reason to go there. I think points and rebounds of points is where you want to be. One of those two. So we're gonna go Aaliyah Boston more than 24 points and rebounds. And then the other one, let's go to NBA first half play. Let's pull one of these up here. Points, rebounds, and assists. Kelsey Mitchell. She's tied this at 11. This was at 10.5 earlier as well. This thing is at 11 now. But I have no problem playing this. She's played 16 minutes in each of our first two games here. She's getting a majority going to get this with points, right? First game, 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And then second game, 10 points, 1 assist. I just feel like she's going to come out way stronger here, losing that close game to Atlanta just a couple days ago on the 20th. She hits a few more shots. She gets there. If you want to play points with her, again, she gets a majority of them. They're at 9. I think if it was more of 8, I would probably like it. But at 9, I think I'd rather just play the points, rebounds, and assists with her. But again, there's kind of 3 picks for you there. And, if you want to do, when the other game opens up with the Liberty and Sky, if you want me to do a video there and talk a little bit about it, get that 300 likes and I'll come in and I'll jump on doing another video at noon. If not, we'll just roll with this and you can get the rest of the picks that we have inside the Discord. As you can tell, here's Discord, just absolutely miles and miles of green inside the Discord here, where we're just seeing just a ton. Just could go on and on for as much people won yesterday. Just love to see it. Love to see all the green. So again, if you want to get access to the Discord and get access to those picks and everything that we have, head on over to Daily Edge Sports. Subscribe, or if you're a first-time depositor at PrizePicks, just follow the instructions in the description below. And I appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to get a little nap and get after it again here tomorrow and just keep this train rolling. WNBA season's here, and we're getting after it. I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.